On the Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'm your host, Cole Black. Make sure you check out the book Consequence by Vince Cole Muhammad. We're definitely on the move. I just briefly want to talk about the Abdul Razak Ali Tehran, who mauled down some people in OSU, Oklahoma State University. He said that he didn't like the way Muslims were being portrayed and treated in America. And it goes back to the words of Brother Farrakhan: you don't kill the ignorant, you teach the ignorant. And so this is basically telling my Muslim brothers who come to America, we know America. You want to learn about America and Islam, then you study the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You read the Message to the Black Man, or you get any of Brother Farrakhan's lectures. That's how you deal with the situation in America. You don't get irate when if you don't understand. I understand that you coming from another place into America and you don't know how to deal with the racism, and you get irate and you can't handle it, but you always go with knowledge. You teach. If they say Islam is evil, then you say prove it. You tell them, how can Islam be evil when the Muslim Moors went into the Dark Ages and raised your ancestors up and raise you all to a living perpendicular? How can you call that evil? You teach. You go into the books and you study. See, blacks in America, we already been through what you've been through, but since you turn your head towards us, you missing the knowledge. You don't want to be identified as black. I even hear Haitians say, I'm Haitian, I'm not black. I'm Dominican, I'm not black. I'm Hispanic, I'm not black. But black people, we know black. We look at them lips and we look at that texture of the hair. I don't care if you light as light. And you can pass off white. White people know they people, and we know you. We can look at you and tell we know who's black. You can be disillusioned in your own mind, but when you come out in reality, they see you. They trust me. They know we see the black that's in our people, because black people in America dealt with every type of black on the planet. Blacks came to this country as Muslims, got converted to Christianity under the penalty of death if you didn't convert. We teach, or let's say blacks in America, and especially Honorable Elijah Muhammad, teaches on how to be Muslims in America under the canopy of white supremacy and racism in America. See, so you come over here, you won't pick up the books, you don't listen to the minister. Some of you, a lot of you do, I'm saying the ones that don't. And then when you faced with adversity, you don't know how to handle it. You get mad and start mauling over people. That's not the way to do it. You teach them. You go and study. There have been debates and teachings and knowledge, and you go all the way back to W.E.B. Du Bois, Frederick Douglass, Paul Robeson. You know, you got a lot of scholars that was Nat Turner. You got a lot of scholars who were teaching on how to be sane in a world or in an environment such as this with the racism in America. To keep your mind healthy. If you're not picking up these books, it's like your mind is still back in your old country, but your body is in America. You got to move your mind and put it with your body and understand where you at and the time and what must be done, as the minister states, in order to deal with what's on top of you, in order to deal with it. You got to pick up the books. You got to read. You got to get all of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's Theology of Time. Our Savior Has Arrived. Message to the Black Man. You got to get Mr. Farrakhan's lectures. So you can deal in a sane manner. Because what's the racism that may be hurled upon you is expected. They've been doing it for over 461 years. You think you're going to come over here in 5 years and you think you different from other blacks when white people can't tell no difference between you and the other blacks, because you might come from Somalia, you come from some parts of Africa. You come from, and the thing about it is, whether you be Puerto Rican, black, Dominican black, Hispanic black, Caribbean black, Haitian black, whatever black, Mexico black, whenever there was an issue of injustice, blacks in America stood up against that and on their behalf. But there's nobody out there who cries for us at doing our injustice. We cry for everybody on the planet, and some blacks even cry for white folks when they've been mistreated. But don't nobody cry for the black man in America. Nobody come out in other places and that was wrong. You know what I mean? Who cries for us? We cry for everybody. So we got to change that dynamic. You know, we have to put things together through teaching that will help uplift and tell the true story, and that way we can deal with things that faces us without going berserk out of the pain. Because I know, you know, you're not used to being treated in a certain manner, and you don't know how to deal with it. But there's books, there's teachers that's telling you in America, you do Islam this way, and that's you go to the Nation of Islam, and you learn. Because it was created out of this atmosphere, if you will. Just quick thought. But no, this is Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life. We are everyday people. And we're out.